Some of the qualities that I admire about my mom is how she's always strived towards her goals and really pushed to be the best person that she can be, and she always encouraged me and my siblings to do the same, and she always prayed for us and our future and let us know that she was, and that was always encouraging to me.
For me, it probably would be honesty and always thoughtful. She was always, if I asked a question or had a problem with something, she'd always tell me like it is,
There's so many traits about my mom that I can't name just one. I do think that she is the rock of our family. She holds us all together. We pretty much all depend on her on a daily basis. She is absolutely the foundation for everything that we do.
I really love my mom. She's the most kind and caring person ever, and she's just an amazing mom.
Probably one of the most meaningful memories to me. I always wanted my mom to go hunting with me. So one time I was like, I told my mom, I was like, Mom, just go hunt with me one time. She's like, okay, whatever, I'll go with you. We climbed up in a deer stand, and there was like a big spider web up there, She seen that spider web, and she screamed really loud, and it echoed way down the woods and stuff. So we had to leave and go to another spot. We seen a whole big bunch of turkeys and stuff, and yeah, that's probably a very meaningful memory for me, for sure.
Something that I like about my mom is that she works well with others and she is great with kids, and that she can handle 4 kids all at the same time with homeschooling, which is impossible.
My mom is by far one of the most selfless people that I know. She has a servant's heart. She's always helping people. Some people I'll look at and say, she'll be right there for them. If anyone ever needs anything, she's there.
All right, so I got these little roaches one time off Amazon, little cockroaches, and Miss Annie had her phone in there, and she had one of them cases that flipped.
Like a wallet.
Like a wallet, yeah, and you could stick your cards in there and whatever. Well, she had set her phone down and went to do something. Well, I took one of those roaches and slid it in her phone case. Man, she come back in there to open her phone. When she did, she screamed. It was so funny. Scared her to death.
All the way across the house.
Yeah, she didn't talk to me for just a little bit, 20 minutes or something.
I like how she's patient. I like when I'm sick, she'll take care of me. And I'm proud that she was my mom. I couldn't ask for any other mom.
I love my mom because she's always caring for everyone, and she's so loving because every time that, even whenever we're not being so nice to her, she'll care for us and she'll be so patient with us, and she's always doing something nice for us and making the meals and cleaning the house and doing all this stuff for the family. So I really am glad that she's my mom because there's no better one than that.
Oh yeah, one time me and my mom and dad went to Joe Cassie fishing, and my mom was floating behind the boat on a pond on a little floaty, reading her book, whatever, minding her own business, didn't know what was going on. Well, I tapped my dad. I was like, Dad, watch this right here. Well, I had a big rubber worm tied on, and I flipped this worm in the back of her book, and she screamed too. She almost fell in the water. That was funny to me too.
So much depends on my mom, and we couldn't do life without her. And I think that goes back generations. I've heard her talk about her grandmother and the influence she was on her. And I know my grandmother, my mom's mom, was such an influence on my life, and all strong Christian women that uphold family values and Christian values. And I'm blessed to know that those traits have been passed on to me, and hopefully I'll pass those on to my children as well.